Hello everyone, welcome to UPSC CSE optional channel, the most awaited channel from the Unacademy platform, because many were asking me, ma'am, when will we be having a dedicated channel for optional? And yes, this is here. So for this, I would like to thank Unacademy because Unacademy is giving many things to students like daily live classes. We have daily live classes, live test and quizzes, where we have the interaction with the educator, and then and there the answers are discussed, and then the structured courses which is meeting the demand of UPSC, and unlimited access. So any number of time we can watch one video, it can be recorded or live session, which is very good. And then we can download it from Google Play Store or Apple Store according to what OS we use, so that we can conveniently sit in a place and get ourselves educated. So that's really good related to this Unacademy by using your mobile phones. And then about me, I'm basically an engineer. I have 4 years of teaching experience in terms of civil services and TNPSC, and I have mentored more than 100 students, and I'm an anthropology faculty, and I have teaching experience in NEET. And especially after coming to Unacademy, per class I'm able to educate more than 600 to 700 students, which is really good. And this is my Telegram channel. It's an open Telegram channel. We can join here. And this is my Unacademy profile. So if you follow me here, you will see all my free special classes, all these sessions, which are very useful. And here we have the opportunity to interact with 100 plus top educators, and then the syllabus is also comprehensively covered such that we can meet the demand of UPSC. And the subscription details, coming to the subscription details, I'm giving you a gift here. So SUBA. So I am Subakirtana. Suba is the first half of my name. This is my code, and you get a 10% of offer in the subscription fee when you use this. And you can also see one thing related to Iconic. In Iconic, we have so many options like what is there in Plus, like live classes we have in Iconic and Plus, test series we have, unlimited practice we have, and we do have the structured schedule. Along with that, we have a personal coach, daily mains answer writing session, study planner according to your work schedule and your preparation strategy, and we also have a personalized feedback, because the prelims preparation always goes with the mains preparation. We should start it parallelly. Only then we can score more marks in the UPSC examination. And it can be UPSC or Iconic. You can use my code SUBA to get the 10% of offer. Along with this, for 12 months and 24 months of subscription, no cost EMI is also available for Plus and Iconic. Please do make use of it, which is very beneficial for us students. Next. So this is Plus and that is Iconic. For both, you can use my code. And this is my special class. You can see in single class, I reach nearly 600 to 700 students, which means you are sitting in a class of 600 to 700 students, in which you can gain more knowledge from other educators and also other learners, and also from myself. So it is more interactive. I actually learn many things from learners, which is very good for me, very good for you. It is really interactive session it is. Fine. Most of my sessions are MCQ based. So without feeling the boredom of continuously listening, you interact in the class, you participate in the question. So here, along with strategy, you also get practice in my special classes. Especially these special classes are free. Fine. Okay. Now, how to choose my optional and how will I know it is the best optional? First, civil services examination is conducted in 3 stages. So one is the preliminary examination, the next is the mains examination, and we have a personality test. In preliminary examination, we have two papers, CSAT 1, usually it is GS, and we have CSAT 2. So it's aptitude, reasoning, and numericals. So CSAT 2 is all about aptitude, reasoning, and numerical based questions. And coming to the mains examination, we have papers like essay, and then we have English option. I mean, it's a qualitative test. Okay, English is a qualitative test, and we have one regional language. Okay. Along with that, we have 4 GS papers, GS1, 2, 3, and 4, and we have optionals, one optional subject. In that we have paper 1 and paper 2. So each are 250 marks, In that, these English and regional is a qualitative mark. So in that we should get a minimum mark so that only the other papers are evaluated. So number 1, and in this 4 plus totally 7 papers we have, which is considered as for the mark. So 7 into 250, we get 1750 marks in the mains alone. And in the personality test, we are offered 275 marks. So these two are added to check what is our mark in the final examination. So this mark is used to find out whether we are into the service, number 1. Number 2, what kind of service we will get. All these things are considered. Next, how many optional subjects are there, ma'am? Today we are going to concentrate on optional subject. How many optional subjects are there, ma'am? Totally in literature alone, we have 23 subjects, 23 options. Okay. So in literature, we have 23 languages, 23 options, and non-literature, like we have anthropology, agriculture, zoology, mathematics, physics, chemistry, and then we have, engineering subjects. We have political science, public administration. There are so many optionals, nearly 25 optionals are there in non-literature part and literature part. Fine. So in this, ma'am, I have so much option. Nearly I have, 48 subjects available for optional. Among this 48, I have to choose one that should be best. How can I choose one that is best, ma'am? Before this, we should know the importance of optional subjects. Then we will understand which optional subject to choose. First of all, importance. See, out of 1750 marks, 500 marks we are going to get from the optional alone. So if we are scoring 350 and above, or in between, 300 to 350, if you are scoring 300 to 350, we will be getting into the service for sure. Okay, that is the important thing. See, so 500 marks out of 1750 marks is only from optional alone, paper 1 and paper 2. And this is added along with the personality test. This mark, the mains mark, is added along with the personality test scores, so that the mains will, give a boost to your mark. So even though the GS is like, okay, you have done it better, in GS you can't show much difference, but in optionals you can actually show much difference. And that is based on what is the optional you choose. Definitely that has a say in your choosing of optional, the choice of optional. And influence on GS paper. I'll give you an example. So I'm from an anthropological background. So what happens? My examples I give in the GS paper will have more emphasis on society, culture, and then the other anthropological factors, including biology, everything. Anthropology is a broad subject. So in that concept, your optional is going to have influence on GS paper. So you can give a unique answer in GS paper. So what optional you choose will have an influence on GS, other GS paper. So GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4, all these paper. And especially coming to essay, helpful in essay, because in essay you're going to write 2 essays. So 125 marks each. One essay will be coming to 125 marks each. So in terms of essay, you will have a scarcity of content if you are not that prepared. But wherever you have the scarcity of content, your optional will come and save you by giving you the unique content which everyone will not write. Because when you take a question related to, for example, any question related to environment or economy or anything, you can include your optional concepts and bring up with a new ideology, bring up with a new content which will make you unique compared to the other exam writing people. Fine. So everybody will not have same content, but it is also very important you have a unique and mark scoring content. So in that situation, optional plays a major role in getting you into the service. Fine. And sometimes your optional also decides what service you get. If you want a desirable service, it is very important for you to score above 330 minimum. 300 to 350 if you are scoring, you can be confident enough like, yes, I am into this service. And if you score above 330, you can be much confident that I will get what service I want. Someone will be, having an interest in Indian administrative service. Some will have an interest in Indian forest service, some in Indian foreign service. Some will be having interest in terms of your, Indian police service. So whatever service you get, You can decide what service you want, along with the cadre also you can be getting based on the marks scored here. So such important optional is. So if the optional is so much important, you should also know how to choose a best optional, right? So we'll go into this. Yes, how to choose a best optional. See, there are certain criteria. Many people choose a wrong optional initially, and then they struggle with that optional, then they go to the next optional, and what happens, this is like a double work, waste of time, because in UPSC preparation process, time is very precious. Okay, so this attempt is not just 1 day or 2 day, it is 1 year minimum. So in that situation, if you are choosing a best optional, you can also ensure that you score a very good mark, so you save time, along with that you get a really good service. So what are the criterias? I have given you five criterias. Yes, if you concentrate on all these five criterias, you can actually choose a very best optional. First is mark scoring. Okay, so many people do not understand this concept. Not all the subjects are equally mark scoring. Okay, because the paper characters are different for each subject. So each subject has a different kind of mark scoring, and also based on the competition. So if someone is choosing one optional more, okay, many people are going to one optional, that optional subject is not that mark scoring. But you have some unique optionals which many people do not choose, but they are very good mark scoring. So first and foremost thing, we should analyze the previous year trend, and we should choose the optional based on the mark scoring. Number two, interest in subject content. Sometimes the subject will be very good mark scoring. You have every other four criterias, but you don't have interest in that subject content. Then really it is really tough. It's very, very tough to, you can't force yourself into a subject. You should have interest in some subject. So you have also should keep it in mind that you should have interest in that subject content. How can I find, ma'am, if I have interest in that subject content or not? First and foremost thing you should do is you should go and look at the optional which you are thinking will suit you. First, go to the syllabus, check with the syllabus. See if the syllabus is, somewhat understandable to you, and is it relevant to your interest. Some people will have an interest in political fields. Political science will be good. Some people will be good with polity, go for public administration. Some people will be good with biology. You can come to, zoology or some other optionals. Some people will be good at society. You can go to society. Some people will have an interest to know what human beings are like. You can come to anthropology. So there are so much optional. Some people are very good at language. Your native language, it can be English. You can choose based on your interest, which is good to you. You should choose your optional based on your strength. Okay, so that is very important. Along with mark scoring, if you have the strength in that paper, it's really good. It's one of the best optional. And is that enough? Okay, the paper is mark scoring, and the interest also I have, but the syllabus complexity, there are certain optionals which have very much depth. So the optional will have a PG level, postgraduate level of depth. Sometimes, PhD level of depth is also available. Some people think that, okay, I'm from an engineering background, I will go to an engineering subject. No, that will prove to be, negative effects for us, because some optionals have a very simple syllabus, some optional have a very complex syllabus. So it is also important to choose an optional based on the syllabus complexity. Better go for a lighter syllabus, comparatively smaller syllabus, so that kind of more interesting. And it should also have, more paths, more passage for, giving into more inputs, like, you can add current affairs, all these things. And then coming to proper guidance, guys, mark scoring, interest in subject, syllabus complexity, everything, if you have these two things, is going to decide if you are going to score above 300, at least above 250. How? Because with proper guidance and test batches, you are going to improve your answer writing skill. Mains, I have told you already, mains is all about answer writing skill, not just the content. Content you can get it from anywhere, you have content everywhere nowadays. But a proper optional is where you get proper guidance. There should be someone to tell you, you have to write it like that, you have to write it like this. Someone should explain. There is a danger, there is a dangerous part in optional when you're doing a self preparation, where sometimes you can misunderstand a concept. Totally, you can misunderstand a concept, and if that is a main concept, you might lose so much marks, which you might not even understand that you are losing it because of some misconception of some data. Fine. So proper guidance and test batches. Test batches is important because you have to write the answer and someone should evaluate it and tell you what mistake you are doing, which is your strength, where you have to emphasize, where you have to play subtle. All these things should be, informed to you by someone. So proper guidance and test batches. If you have an optional to be a very good mark scoring paper and you have interest in that particular subject content and you have a syllabus complexity, it is very less complex. It is not very complex, it is less complex. And if you have a proper guidance and test batch, guys, even if the first three things, first three things is at least you are compromising, but do not compromise with proper guidance and test batch because that is what is going to help you to score more. Anybody can score, nearly 200, yeah, but scoring above 300 is ensured only by proper guidance and test batches. So if you really want to be into this service and if you have an aim of particular service, choose your optional wisely. Okay, so this is the major criteria. Somebody will be having some information regarding the optional. You might ask your seniors. If you're asking your seniors, they will only tell you based on their opinion. Their interest might not be your interest. Okay, so you will be having an interest in biology, they will be having an interest in polity. So if you ask them, they will be emphasizing their optional subject only. But it was always wise to choose based on all these criteria. All these criteria are very important, very very important when you choose an optional subject. Fine. So why it is very important is your optional is going to decide. I'm not exaggerating, I'm being very frank. Your optional is definitely going to decide whether you are into the service or not, and second, what service you want. Okay, so in that situation, this proper guidance and test batch we, the Unacademy, can actually give. The first and foremost step is here the optional channel. Okay, so the proper guidance and test batch, there are vast number of optionals available in Unacademy. Just go and look at those optional. Just go and see all the videos available for each optional. Also think about all the 5 criteria I told you. Mark scoring, interest in subject content, syllabus complexity. Keep all these things in mind, see the previous trend, compare it. You have time. Okay, you do have time. So compare it and choose your optional wisely. So when you are preparing for the preliminary examination, you should start preparing for the mains also. I meant optional also including in that. Okay, choose wisely. And when you get iconic, it is even more helpful, when you get the personal guidance. And especially in terms of test batches, you will get a proper guidance for optional also in the Unacademy platform. Okay, so choosing wisely, one decision which you are taking in terms of optional subject is going to really decide your fate. I don't believe in fate, but when it comes to this optional subject, that's really true. One decision will decide how much mark you're going to score, because I personally know many people who are very good in GS, who are very good in content, who are very good in practice everything. Just because their optional is not mark scoring, they are not able to clear the exam with proper marks. Sometimes they are not even able to clear the examination. So in that situation, see this video properly, think well, use all these syllabuses, take the list of optional from the UPSC websites, see all these syllabuses, and first of all, eliminate the optional which is not okay for you. Have a list of syllabuses, list of optionals. From that, applying all these criteria, choose the wise optional. Fine. So this is the major thing. Thank you so much. You can contact me anytime in the Unacademy platform. I'm very happy to help you. And this is my code SUBA Suba. And this is for the UPSC optional channel. And you get a 10% of discount. And share this video, like this video, and subscribe to this channel, because all the optional related videos are going to be exclusively coming on this particular channel. Okay, and also share with your friends, guys. In UPSC, sharing will help you score more marks, because when you share information, other people also will share information. That is how we score good. Okay, so thank you so much. I'm very happy to helping you choose your optionals. Choose wisely, and score more. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, and we'll meet in the upcoming classes in the optional channel. Thank you so much.